Influencing and Persuading Others. Learning from Dale Carnegie. Welcome back to our engaging series on mastering human connections. Today we're venturing into a powerful and essential aspect of communication: influencing and persuading others. This is not about manipulating people. It's about communicating with empathy, understanding, and effectiveness. In this intriguing chapter, we'll explore the following 4 principles. 1. Avoid arguments. 2. Ask questions, instead of giving direct orders. 3. Let others save face. 4. Understand and acknowledge different perspectives. Influencing and persuading others require finesse, empathy, and strategic thinking. Whether you're a manager leading a team, a salesperson closing a deal, or simply someone looking to make a positive impact, these principles will guide you in creating meaningful connections and achieving desired outcomes. Let's carefully explore each of the 4 aspects, delving into them one by one to gain a comprehensive understanding. 1. Avoid arguments. This might sound simple, but it's often easier said than done. Avoiding arguments isn't about suppressing your opinion or always agreeing with others. It's about approaching disagreements with understanding, empathy, and a willingness to find common ground. It's recognizing that arguments often lead to defensiveness and a breakdown in communication, which can hinder persuasion and influence. Have you ever been in an argument where both sides just dug their heels in? How did that feel? What are some strategies you use to avoid getting into unnecessary arguments? Consider a disagreement with a family member over a sensitive issue. Rather than escalating into an argument, you choose to acknowledge their feelings, express your viewpoint calmly, and find a compromise. This approach strengthens the relationship rather than damaging it. Here are some practical steps. 1. Focus on understanding, not just rebutting. 2. Seek clarity and show genuine interest in others' perspectives. 3. Maintain a composed demeanor even if emotions run high. 4. Identify shared values or goals to build upon. How do you navigate disagreements without turning them into arguments? What's an experience where you successfully avoided an argument, and what was the outcome? Remember, avoiding arguments isn't about winning or losing. It's about building bridges, fostering understanding, and creating opportunities for positive influence. It's a skill that can transform not only our conversations, but also our relationships. 2. Ask questions. Instead of giving direct orders, this principle may seem simple, but it holds the key to more collaborative and empowering interactions. Asking questions instead of giving orders is about involving others in decision-making, showing respect for their opinions, and fostering a sense of collaboration. It's not about losing control, but empowering those around you to take ownership and contribute their unique perspectives. Have you ever been told what to do without being asked for your opinion? How did that make you feel? How do you think asking questions can change the dynamics of a conversation or a relationship? Imagine you're leading a project, and instead of assigning tasks, you ask your team, "How do you think we should approach this?" What would be the results? A more engaged team, creative solutions, and a sense of ownership among team members. Here are some practical steps. 1. Engage others by asking for their thoughts and opinions. 2. Show genuine interest in understanding their perspectives. 3. Encourage collaboration by asking open-ended questions. 4. Trust others and give them the space to contribute. How have you seen the power of asking questions at play in your life? Can you share an example of how asking questions instead of giving orders led to a positive outcome? Remember, this principle isn't just a communication technique. It's a way of building more collaborative and respectful relationships. It's a tool that can change not only the way we interact with others, but also how we lead, manage, and inspire. 3. Let others save face. It's a concept rooted in empathy, dignity, and respect. Allowing others to save face means protecting their dignity and self-respect, especially in public or delicate situations. It's recognizing that people have feelings, pride, and a need for self-worth. When we allow others to save face, we create an atmosphere of trust and cooperation, instead of shame or embarrassment. Have you ever been in a situation where someone helped you save face? How did it make you feel? Can you recall a time when someone's dignity was not preserved? What impact did that have on the relationship? Consider a student who answers a question incorrectly. Rather than highlighting the mistake, the teacher acknowledges the effort and guides the student towards the correct answer, preserving the student's confidence. Here are some practical steps. 1. Be mindful of how you correct or criticize others, especially in public. 2. Focus on the issue, not the person, and avoid personal attacks. 3. Recognize the efforts and intentions of others, even if they make mistakes. 4. Create a safe and respectful environment that encourages honesty and learning. What are your thoughts on this principle? Can you share experiences where either you helped someone save face, or someone did the same for you? Remember, letting others save face isn't about ignoring problems or avoiding accountability. It's about treating others with dignity and compassion. It's a principle that can deepen our relationships and make our interactions more humane and considerate. 4. Understand and acknowledge different perspectives. In a world filled with diverse beliefs, cultures, and viewpoints, this principle is not only essential but also incredibly enriching. To understand and acknowledge different perspectives means to recognize that others may see things differently from us. It doesn't require us to agree with them, but to empathize and validate their views. This fosters respect, enhances communication, and opens doors to collaboration and compromise. Can you remember a time when someone took the time to understand your point of view? How did that make you feel? Have you ever been in a conversation where different perspectives led to a richer understanding? Imagine working on a project with team members from diverse backgrounds. By understanding and acknowledging the unique perspectives each person brings, the team creates a more innovative and robust solution that wouldn't have been possible otherwise. Here are some practical steps. 1. Actively listen without judgment, seeking to understand rather than to refute. 2. Validate others by expressing that their perspective is valuable, even if you disagree. 3. Encourage a culture of openness, where diverse opinions are welcomed and explored. 4. Look for common ground and opportunities for collaboration. How have you experienced the power of understanding and acknowledging different perspectives in your life? Do you have a story or insights to share about how this approach enriched a conversation or solved a problem? Remember, this principle isn't about diluting our beliefs or conceding our values. It's about embracing the richness of human diversity and leveraging it to foster more meaningful connections, solve problems creatively, and build a more empathetic world. Influencing and persuading others. It's clear that these principles guide us toward more thoughtful, ethical, and effective interactions. Whether in leadership roles, friendships, or family dynamics, these tools can empower us to communicate with grace, dignity, and influence. A quick recap. 1. Avoid arguments. Focus on understanding and collaboration instead of conflict. 2. Ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Engage others in decision-making. 3. Let others save face. Preserve dignity and strengthen relationships. 4. Understand and acknowledge different perspectives. Embrace diversity and find common ground. These principles remind us that true influence and persuasion aren't about manipulation or coercion. They are about engaging with others in a way that respects their autonomy, values their input, and fosters a genuine connection. How can these principles reshape the way you influence and persuade others in your life? Is there one concept here that particularly stands out to you? Influencing and persuading others is not just about achieving our goals. It's about how we achieve them. It's a journey toward empathy, clarity, and collaboration, a journey that enhances not just our efficacy but our humanity. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening path, and stay tuned for the last chapter, Personal Responsibility and Integrity, in our upcoming video.